Hello there, fellow math enthusiasts. Mrs. Delzati here. Today we're taking a look at a quick recap from Unit 1, our Intro to Geometry. So, several important topics that we had from Unit 1, the first one being segment addition. Segment addition told us that the little segment plus the other little segment was going to be equal to the whole big segment. So, for number 1, I could go ahead and I could set up 3x plus 12 plus 5x minus 9 and set that equal to 35. If I clean that up, that'll give me 8x plus 3 is equal to 35. And I'll continue to solve by subtracting 3. So I've got 8x is equal to 32. Divide by 8, and I have x to be equal to 4. Now we also went ahead, we talked about a midpoint. A midpoint divides a segment into two congruent segments, and we're going to see that the two little segments are equal to each other, or two of the little segments will make up the big segment. So if I tell you B is the midpoint of AC, these two little pieces, they are equal to each other. AB is equal to 3x plus 1, and AC is equal to 7x minus 4. Now AB and AC, they are not equal to each other. AB is smaller. I need 2 of the ABs, so 2 times 3x plus 1 to equal the big segment AC, which is 7x minus 4. So I'll distribute the 2. I've got 6x plus 2 is equal to 7x minus 4. I'll move that 6x over. That is 2 is equal to x minus 4. And then I'll add 4 on both sides to get x to be equal to 6. All right, moving right along to angle addition, very similar to segment addition, that the little angle plus the other little angle is going to be equal to the whole big angle. So I'm going to let us know that angle ABC is equal to 9x plus 29. And then I have these two little angles here. I know that the two little angles added together will give me that 9x plus 29. So I can say 39 plus 7x plus 4 is equal to 9x plus 29. I'm going to clean up that left-hand side. That's going to give me 7x plus 43 equals 9x plus 29. I'll subtract 7x on both sides. That's 43 is equal to 2x plus 29. I'll subtract the 29, giving me 14 to be equal to 2x. And then if I divide by 2, I've got x to be equal to 7. Now, just like we had segment addition, angle addition, we have midpoint, we have angle bisectors. And an angle bisector is going to be that ray that divides an angle into two congruent angles. So the two little angles will be equal to each other, or two of the little angles will make up the bigger angle. So if I look at number 4 and I say that BD is an angle bisector, that means these two angles, they're equal to each other. And since I'm marking them equal, I can set them equal. That 12x plus 18 is going to be equal to 15x plus 12. So I'll subtract the 12x. That'll give me 18 is equal to 3x plus 12. I'll subtract the 12 to get 6 to be equal to 3x. And I'll divide by 3, and I'll get x to be equal to 2. Now, next grouping, we've got vertical angles and a linear pair. Those tend to go hand in hand. Vertical angles are two non-adjacent angles. They typically form the x, and the main thing that we need to remember about them is they are congruent. And then we also have the linear pair. Linear pair is two angles that make up a straight line, and keep in mind that they are equal to 180 degrees. So if I'm looking at number 5 here, I see I've got my vertical angles. I'm going to mark them equal to each other, and I'm going to set 8x minus 17 equal to 10x minus 39. I'm going to subtract the 8x, so that is negative 7x is equal to 2x minus 39. I'll add the 39, giving me 22 is equal to 2x, and I'll divide by 2, so I've got x to be equal to 11. Now I want to be able to figure out what angle 1 is. And in order to do that, I need to take that 11 and plug it back in. 10 times 11 minus 39 is going to give me 71 degrees. I'm interested in angle 1 though, and I know that angle 1 and the 71 degrees add up to 180. So all I have to do is say 180 minus 71. That's going to give me 109 is equal to the measure of angle 1. All right, now the last thing that we're going to talk about are complementary and supplementary angles. Keep in mind, complementary angles, they add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles, they add up to 180 degrees. So if we take a look at number 6, I see this little right angle here. The right angle means that these angles are complementary, meaning that x plus 8 plus 3x minus 18 is going to equal 90. Cleaning that up, that is 4x minus 10 is equal to 90. I'll add 10 on both sides. That's 4x is equal to 100. And if I divide by 4, I've got x to be equal to 25. So these were some of the important concepts from Unit 1. Del Zadi is done for today. I will see you in class.